All right, Sam Alito and his wife. Did you catch this story? Lauren Windsor, who's been a guest on this program many times over the years, she's just great, right? I mean, she comes off as a right-wing bot so effectively, and you know, she gets in with these people. This is her second year in a row hanging out with the Supreme Court and recording, you know, the Supreme Court justices. She reminded Alito that she talked to him last year, and so. We got two stories out of her this time. The first is Alito himself basically said that he's a right-winger and he's not going to compromise on anything, and that's the end of that. And he does believe that America should, you know, be moral and a Christian nation, and that's part of his job. Now, when she asked John Roberts, the Chief Justice, he said it's not the job of the Supreme Court to come up with morality. It's the job of the Supreme Court to rule on individual cases before it. But Sam Alito was like, no, we're the morality police here. And, you know, he said, I'm not going to compromise. I mean, this is what he said. He said there could be a way of working, a way of living together peacefully, but it's difficult if you know, because there are differences on fundamental things that really can't be compromised. And when she said, should America return to a place of godliness, he said, yes, I agree with you. And then he also said, you know, one side or the other is going to win. Basically, he wants his side to win. But what was particularly also interesting was his wife, Martha Ann Alito. Boy, this woman, I mean, you know, I thought that Clarence Thomas's wife was nuts. These people are up to their eyeballs in MAGA. They must watch Fox News 24/7. She said that she's very, very upset because, you know, in their vacation home, which is on the water, I don't know if it's on a lake or what, but she said on the other side of the bay, maybe it's on the ocean and there's a bay there, but she said on the other side of the bay, somebody's flying a pride flag, and, you know, for Pride Month. And she is really offended by that. How dare those damn gay people, right? And so she said, I want a Sacred Heart of Jesus flag because I have to look across the lagoon at the pride flag for the next month. And then she went on to say, the feminazis believe that her husband, that he should control me. She said, so they'll go to hell. He never controls me. Right? Feminazis? I mean, this is an old Rush Limbaugh-ism, right? She goes on to say, talking about her husband, she said, he's like, oh, please don't put up the flag. And I said, I won't do it because I'm deferring to you, but when you are free of this nonsense, I'm putting it up, and then I'm going to send them a message every day, maybe every week. I'll be changing the flags. And then she talked about these fantasies she has of coming up with new flags. She said, there'll be all kinds. I made a flag in my head. This is how I satisfy myself. It's white and it has yellow and orange flames around it. In the middle, the word vergogna. Vergogna is the Italian word for shame. And then, you know, she says, you know, and Lauren says, yeah, this is pretty bad stuff that they're doing. And Martha Ann Alito says, don't get angry, get even. She says, look at me, I'm German, from Germany. My heritage is German. You come after me, I'm going to go give it back to you. And there will be a way. Doesn't have to be now, but there will be a way, and they will know. Don't worry about it. No negotiating with the radical left. They feel, they don't think. Wow. This is crazy.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
Can other Democrats step in and stop Supreme Court corruption? I'll tell you about that on the other side of this break and pick up your calls for the rest of the hour. Stay with us.